and welcome to Wildfox Builds, and today I am going to be building the LEGO Friends Magical Acrobatics, or set 41686. It has two characters, Olivia and Stella, one animal, the horse. It's a fairly cheap set. I think it was like $32-ish on the LEGO store, Australian dollars. But yeah, let's get building with bag one. These are all the pieces in bag one before sorting and after sorting. So we do have a decent amount of pieces in this bag. I think we also have a decent amount of pieces in the next bag. I think the set has like 200, 300 pieces. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, these are all the pieces in the bag. Let's get building. So the first thing we need to do is meet our character, and the character included in this bag is Stella. So she has these really cool pants that just like alternate between white and black swirls, and then her top is kind of like a continuation of that with some added magenta. Bit of crooked printing everywhere on her shirt, like connecting underneath the arms and stuff. But otherwise, I think this is a really cool top and a really cool pants. And this is Stella's face, and her hair, which I'm fairly sure is like Padme Amidala's hair, recolored, like from one of the Star Warses, but I'm absolutely not sure at all. And then we also have the horse, and this is one of the new model of horses for 2021. So it has mane, flexible mane, and tail. It's a black spotted horse, and it gets a magic hat and a magenta bow. So it's a very decked out horse. And then we get its insides, because of course we have to stick the horse's insides in. I've always found that a bit weird, but yes, we have to stick the insides of the horse in. But then we actually just need to remove that so we can build a proper little kind of thing, because this is a circus horse, so it's leading on part of the acrobatic circus. So we have a purple like lead, and this really iridescent sticker that was one of the first stickers, like a pattern, almost looks like a cushion, and this goes inside the horse. And then we get we fill it in there, and then we pull off the jumper plate and we stick the rest of the horse's insides back on. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the new horses can also bend their head. And new horses from 2021. I don't know why I'm still going on about new horses. I mean, this is the first of the new horses that I've gotten. But yeah. So then the saddle thing, carriage thing, I'm not at all sure what to call it, also has some nice flags hanging ceremoniously off it. And then we have Stella. She can just sit there, and then the horse can ride off, except I forgot to put the seat in. So there's the seat, and that's how Stella can properly sit on this horse and ride it along the way. But now let's get building. So the first thing we need to get building is this cute little sticker. It's like another one of the iridescent stickers with a really cool pattern on it. And then we need to, it almost looks like a speed bump, honestly, when we add some of these things on, rounded pieces, and a little bits on the side, and some more magenta. But see, with this is looking like it's going to be like magenta, white, purple, because we smoothed it over with those. And now we need to build up a black and white pole, continuing with the theme, and it alternates between Technic pieces and Technic pieces. I don't know the names of any of these pieces, but yeah, it almost looks like a black and white candy cane, almost. I don't know why I thought of candy cane, but that's just what I thought of. And then we get these teal and gold stars, well, the gold star on a teal piece that goes here, and then we keep building up the Technic over here, and then that spins around. And then we add another Technic piece here and another one here, and then we continue out the black and white stripe a little bit this way. And then we also need to build another one to go on the other side to connect it together. That this piece is not it's not identical to the other one, but it starts with the same old stripe of the black and white candy cane stripe, and then it's different, kind of, yes. And then we need to attach these onto the build. So this one goes over here on the left, and this one goes over here on the right, and I realized I forgot to build off this one. This is meant to be the one that the other pole connects to, so this is just a plain white one, not an alternating thing. And then on here we get 2 gold hoops, and then we can attach a bit more technique. And then finally now we can add back on to the pole, and then we have a swing thing. So I think how the swing thing will work, well, first we have to add a water bottle and actually just finish off the build. But I'm going to bring Stella back in, and she can hold up these rings or these hoops, and then when I can get her hair to stay on, and then she can just spin around like that, which actually looks pretty cool, but I want to test it in slow-mo. Okay, so in slow-mo, I just decided to spin it again and see what it looks like in slow motion. That one was a fail, but then you can see it and it looks pretty cool in slow motion. Like, you get a lot of the details that you wouldn't see otherwise. So yeah, that was that attraction in slow motion, which I thought was pretty cool. And then let's go back to continuing on building. We have another little black and white thing before the end of this bag. Smooth it over with mint, and then we get one of these giant yellow hoops. One of them, and we're adding Technic pieces, and then this will just clip on into the middle when I can get it on. And then adding on some just teal dividers up the top to make it equal, kind of. And then we can attach on the other big wheel. I had to clip it in at the bottom and the top. It's so hard. I can't get them all to connect. I can get like 2 to connect. I can get 1 to connect. I can't get them all to connect. I'm gonna just... magic. It magically fixed it. So let's grab Stella off to get her to try out this new ball so she can just stand in it and, spin. Which I think is really cool. I think we have more of that build in the second bag. But these are all the things in the first bag, so let's move on to that second bag. These are all of the pieces in bag 2 before sorting and after sorting. Is it just me, or I feel like there's more pieces in this bag? We have our last character and our last few attractions, lots of the same very rainbowy color scheme. And let's meet our character. So the character in this bag is Olivia, and she has like clovers, I can't remember what it's called, on her pants. And she's wearing pink overalls on a blue starry top, again with the misprinting, and a yellow neckerchief. Neckerchief? She's wearing something yellow that looks like a bow or something around her neck, and she has really pretty face paint of like a little, I don't know, just wings, butterfly? It's not butterfly. I don't know. But then Olivia isn't just enough by herself. Olivia is going to get some stilts that she can stand up on and walk around the circus, except she won't actually walk around the circus because she's a mini doll and therefore her legs do not move. So the stilts will not work like real stilts. But they'll still look cool, and it's the same black and white pattern that just gets built up, and then adding some little connectors up the top. And then Olivia can stand on these and tower above everyone else. And just for perspective, here is a standard mini doll, Stella. So the stilts add like nearly a whole nother mini doll. So now we need to get working on the actual cart that the horse is going to drag, and the circle, the spinny circle, is going to fit inside. So just starting it off with some Technic pieces, and then adding some yellow, some white, and just building it up in general. Lots of sticky outy bricks And then adding, kind of smoothing it over with some magenta. And then on top we get one of those, that's a glow-in-the-dark button, I'm fairly sure. And then we can connect on these pieces and add this on. Yeah, no, that is a glow-in-the-dark little stud. And smooth over the inside and add some more Technic pieces on the inside here. And then we get some wheels to go on the inside. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, but yeah, we have wheels that go on the inside. And now this contraption can roll, kind of. And then we actually need to build another one that's nearly identical, or maybe it is identical, maybe it's just symmetrical, I'm not quite sure. But it starts with the same build up as the last one. Same pieces in the same place. Just building it up with the white and all the sticky outy bricks. And then, yeah, more red sticky outy bricks, more smoothing it over, more adding another glow-in-the-dark button on the top. And then again with the Technic pieces, the smoothing over of the inside and the wheels that go on the inside. And I think after the wheels, that is where the similarity ends, because then we have to connect it together with all 4 wheels on the inside of this kind of vehicle thingy. And then we add over here, we get a more smoothing over of like a little hook over there, building up the inside so it's kind of like rounded inwards, and a ladder goes there. That's presumably how they get onto this vehicle contraption. I'm just going to keep calling it contraption because I'm not quite sure what it is really. And then over here we get a kind of connectory piece, and then you do the same rounding in on the other side, and then, well, then we have our little vehicle. And then we just need to add some extra stuff with a rounded over magenta arch, a little red circle, and some teal plates. It's a plate. Then we're adding more magenta jumper plates. And then a little black and white like kind of awning underneath this. Just continuing the pattern and theme of the whole build of like black and white circusy fun fair, I believe. And then we get one of these holographic circular stickers that will stick there, more glow in the dark buttons here, and some golden stars there. So now we need to build another one of the exact same build to clip onto the other sides of the cart, which I'm fairly sure, I'm just gonna call it a cart now because I feel like that's what it is. Like, it's gonna, like the horse is gonna drag it along, and well, yeah, we'll just see what happens next when I add on the rest of this awning, the circular bit, the stars, and the buttons. So now we have both of these. They'll stick onto either side of the cart. One will just go over on this side, and one will go over on this side, covering up all the Technic and sticky outy studs. And then we actually need, we can bring back the horse, and then it connects on like that, so it can drag along this cart. The wheel goes in here, so, and then let's grab Olivia over here and the other ride back. Wait, but we need to test out this new one, and I need to reattach the flag. Actually, before I show you everything, let's stick Stella in here. And then I can show you. So when you drag the horse along, the wheel spins. So yeah, this is the whole set. I think it's a pretty great set for the price. Lots of characters, lots of really fun little magical acrobatics tricks. And so, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.